Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for being here with us on Northern Life. Boy, Ryan, yesterday I think you sure sparked something going on here with the whole sheet conversation. We've had a lot of people, we've been asking a lot of people, we've been sampling the audience here. Pretty crazy what you sparked here.
Fortunately, a lot of people on my side.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that the
that's what it sounds like.
consensus?
That's what it
Okay.
sounds like according to the old social media comments that I saw. Let's get to a few of those. It's been weighing on my mind for the past 48 hours after we talked about that old top sheet thing. So I had to take it to Facebook to see what you were talking about. Let's start with Shannon, who agreed with Briggs and Hunter here, saying no top sheet. It's too much movement for me.
What, like the sheet movement we don't
Yeah,
like?
I think maybe like
I
you
see.
have like the top sheet. They get worried about the comforter, maybe something like that.
That's exactly why I don't use a top sheet, because
Gotcha.
it gets like tangled up in
Sure,
there.
sure, gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being buried alive at the top.
Oh, and dramatic.
You're fine.
Ridiculous.
You're fine. Next, we had Rosalind, who wants all of it, commenting, I sleep with everything.
Whoa.
Quilt. Some people maybe have like a heating pad sometimes. Rosalind wants it all.
Some people have like literally 5 or 6 quilts on top of them, and it's like you're suffocating. How do you breathe in that? And what if you get hot?
Weighted blanket?
Well, yeah, that's true also, but like what if you get really hot and you need to kick the cover over to let a foot out or whatever?
You're not.
You can't
You
when there's
can't.
6 things
You're
on
not.
top
Too
of it.
heavy. You
You're
gotta
not
like
making it.
train for that.
Yeah.
Lift weights just to get your leg out from under the covers.
It's your exercise for the day.
Yes.
And then a really thought-provoking question from Renee here. She said, question, to those that don't use a top sheet, AKA Briggs and Hunter here, how often do you wash your comforter or duvet? I wash my sheets once a week.
Yeah, we shoot for once a week too. Sometimes it gets to be, it's usually a Sunday thing, and if we end up getting busy on Sunday, sometimes it will go 2 weeks.
Sure.
I'll admit.
Oh, yeah.
But you can tell.
According to the car ride this morning, it's a year for Hunter.
It's a long time. I usually shoot for 2 weeks. Sometimes it's a little bit longer than that, but I'm not a relatively messy sleeper, so I can usually, I'm not super sweaty or anything like that. I have a fan on me, so like it's
Gotcha.
not, it's
Because
fine
you don't have a
for
top
most
sheet.
Exactly.
You're not too sweaty. You're
Exactly.
comfortable.
It's
You're at
nice
the
and
perfect
comfortable.
temperature, right?
Exactly, yes.
Well,
Beautiful.
I also had to include this one. I got vocal support from a viewer named Kat. Here's the voice message she sent us on Northern Life Facebook page.
Just want to give Ryan support. I believe in the top sheet as well. It's cool, and when it's too hot, you just get it. He'd said all the right things to make anyone realize that also it's the best thing to wash rather than the big, heavy comforter all the time.
Kat, you know what? I'm coming to give you a hug.
Look at that!
All right.
I didn't know we had the voice memo
I didn't
function. That
either.
is amazing. Please send us more voice memos.
We wanna hear that
everybody.
more.
It's on Facebook. Yeah, big thanks to Kat on my
That's
side.
amazing.
man, yeah.
Wow.
A debate for the ages.
Yeah.
It is, it really is.
How about another debate, though? An executive chef from Berea,
Might be,
Okay.
might be
Yeah,
like Italian.
probably, Berea, America, says you should never rinse your pasta. That's because you should let the starch coat the pasta in order to create a clingy surface for the sauce. Even if you're making a cold pasta dish, there's no reason to rinse your pasta, they say. Instead, you can drain it well, and then drizzle it with olive oil and spread it out cool on a sheet pan.
I'm just gonna go to Olive Garden. I don't need all that extra work. You tell me I'm gonna lay each spaghetti out on a sheet and like spread it with olive oil, whatever, and then let it dry?
They're talking about like when you strain the water after you're done cooking it. Some people take the faucet and actually rinse it over it.
Why do they do that? Just to make it
Make it
clean?
not stick, I suppose. Maybe.
It's clean. Yeah. Some people out there, this is a debate for another day, wash their chicken in water, like with the faucet before they grill their chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a debate for another day.
I like my pasta like I like my duvet, dirty.
Well, that's disgusting.
That is rather disgusting. Let's switch
Call a
conversations.
spade a spade.
Yes, I like that. Let's switch conversations here. Coming up on today's show, we're doing some spring cleaning. Rachel Hackbarth is showing off a portable vacuum. I could probably use that in my life. That could be perfect for your car. We'll see how effective it is during today's Does It Work?
Yeah, if you stick around with us that long, that is.
Vacuum off the starch on your pasta.
Then later, we have a fantastic and glamorous gala coming to Duluth's Fitkers Complex tomorrow. We're going to chat with the bookstore at Fitkers, who's celebrating the 100th anniversary of The Great Gatsby with a big and delicious party coming up tomorrow. So excited to learn More about that. And then staying at Fitger's, we spent the day at Fitger's Brew House this morning having a wonderful time with a number of businesses there who are getting ready for this month's Taste at Fitger's event. We got to enjoy delicious drinks and food with Duluth Kitchen Co., Mexico Lindo, the Boat Club, and of course the Brew House too. So just tons of good food there to enjoy, as you can see in these photos we took. And that event, a lot of the proceeds go to support Second Harvest Northland. So just a really good cause. We're going to have more on that event and what it is, how you can take part, coming up soon here on Northern Life.
My goodness, they treated us so well. We did that last year too, the Taste
Yes.
at Fitger's event preview, and everything is so delicious. The drinks, the food,
Yeah.
probably could find some desserts, I would assume too.
Yeah.
Very tough day on the job for us
Yeah.
today. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I know we've been doing a lot of debating lately, but I feel like we can all get behind this next story, saying it's a little bonkers, possibly. There's a $39 yogurt out there, thanks to the company Coconut Cult. The trendy probiotic packed coconut yogurt is taking over the internet, with many social media users claiming that eating just 2 spoonfuls of it a day has helped improve their gut health and, in some cases, improve their skin's appearance. The company's website also mentions health benefits such as less bloating, reduced inflammation, improved weight management, and fewer allergy symptoms.
Oh, okay. It looks kind of like ice cream.
I don't know why it looks
looks
really
tasty.
good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend $39 on that, but it looks pretty darn good in those pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, $39 is steep, yes,
Yes.
for yogurt. I bet you could make a pretty good creamy with that.
You could, I could put it in the
creamy
Ninja
guy.
Creamy at home and make
Yeah.
a coconut cult thing. Yeah, it'd be pretty tasty. But $39 is a lot of money. You can have a lot of bags of groceries for $39.
That's
But,
true.
I mean, hey, if the thing possibly works and people are finding joy out of the benefits of it, then good on them. I
Just
Yeah.
gut
suppose.
health, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. All right.
Well, hey, coming up, we're going to talk about our doesn't work product. I can't read the prompter. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. For future travelers out there, there's a little bit of shade being thrown between 2 airlines right now. Frontier Airlines is offering a free checked bag on certain flights this summer. Frontier CEO said this could be considered the ultimate, quote, divorce your old airline deal. I know. Last week, Southwest announced an end to its longtime policy of 2 free checked bags. People who want to take advantage of the deal must book a trip by March 24th. So yeah, Frontier taking advantage of a vulnerable moment for Southwest. You don't want to see that. Yeah, if you're
Twisting the knife a
Southwest.
little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
I don't fly too often, but when you do have to check a bag, is it pretty darn expensive?
Oh yeah.
Because aren't the rules like if anything over 50 pounds, you got to pay a certain amount or something like
It's
that?
steep, yeah. It gets steep, and even if it's just like 51 pounds, yeah, it's like, you know, I want to say it was like $70 when we brought a bag
Yeah.
to Hawaii. Yeah, and we checked it, and we didn't even try to get it under 50
Sure.
because we just had a lot of stuff for that trip. But
Lately, I've been trying to get those bags under 50, and it's pretty embarrassing when you're in the middle of everybody and you're like trying to get from bag to
it out.
bag.
Yes.
Those bags add up quickly when it comes to weight.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
they really do.
Very interesting. Well, listen, sometimes the inside of our car can quickly become one of the places that needs the most cleaning in your life.
So to help, Rachel Hackbarth is testing out a portable vacuum for this week's Does It Work?
This is the Aerovax V15 Pro version. It's a vacuum and air blower all in one. $97 gets you this bundle. You could say Boone Downing is in need of a trip to the car wash after some recent winter weather.
It's extremely filthy. It's disgusting.
We're going to see if we can get rid of some of that dirt and salt with this. It's a portable, rechargeable, and cordless cleaner.
It's a fancy box. It seems very heavy.
There's around 10 pages of instructions showing us how to use our vacuum.
We're gonna wing it.
We didn't need those instructions.
We don't need instructions. We just need about 15 minutes.
This button allows us to adjust the suction strength.
That'll do some damage.
What level are you using?
I'm
the
on the
strongest?
turbo or the second level. Okay, it's working.
The Aerovac is quickly making a difference.
Is it getting the crumbs up?
It's getting all the dirt and the rocks.
But the buttons are a little touchy.
Oh, whoops. That was
User error.
my fat thumb.
Boone finds different attachments work better for different areas of his vehicle.
This attachment probably isn't the best if you have a pet or you love to shed.
How's it working compared to, like, say, a car wash vacuum?
Okay, it doesn't have that much power, but for being like a, handheld, I mean, it's picking up like little pebbles, so it's got some power.
Here's what's in our trash canister. Is it enough for Boone to say it works?
I think it works.
Are you shocked by how well it worked, or what do you think?
Kind of, because my car is pretty messy. I kind of want it.
For Does It Work? I'm Rachel Ackbarth.
I am kind of wondering if Rachel had to ask which coworker had the messiest car and say, hey, can we use your car for this video?
Station-wide email.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Hey, listen. I get the vacuum aspect. That looked like it worked pretty well. But why would you need a blower in a car? What's the point of that? To blow off the dust on the
That
dash?
could be.
Yeah.
That could be. I thought she was talking about an air compressor at first.
yeah,
but I now
yeah.
realize, yeah, I think you're right. It's like a blower, maybe
Yeah.
for dust or
Sure.
something. Or maybe if you just have like a lot of dog fur. I have a lot of dog fur in
that
my
could be-
car.
yeah.
You could blow it out, but also you could vacuum it. So yeah, I guess I don't understand the blower need.
Even with your whatever tools you have, because if you don't have that, whatever, you can use whatever. When you have a
For
dog,
sure. Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. When you have a dog, it's impossible to get the fur out. How do you get the fur out of your car?
You don't.
There's no way,
truly do
right?
not, no. There are some little like tools that look like kind of rakes.
Scraper,
that
yeah.
help.
Sure.
Yeah. But I also have one of those seat covers on my back
Oh,
seat.
smart.
So yeah, Harry can kind of lay down in the back, and then his muddy paws don't get on my seat, or his fur only gets to that, and then I can wash that.
Oh, yeah.
Which kind of gets the fur out.
Okay.
But not really.
Does the seat cover have a duvet or a top sheet?
Harry wishes.
Yes.
No, he's probably a top sheet guy. Harry definitely doesn't want any sheets. He's got so much fur, he gets a lot.
He's set. He's got his own stuff. Well, hey, if the Aerovac isn't on your wish list this Christmas, a legendary British metal band is selling a different kind of metal. The Boeing plane used by Iron Maiden on its 2016 World Tour is being dismantled by Aviation Tag, and the German company specializes in recycling retired planes, creating unique tags from the fuselage. So the keychain size tags are going to cost you about $70 each if you want one.
Oh, okay. It's a luggage tag?
I
that
think
what
it's
it is?
or it's like a
Just kinda-
tag saying like I got this from Iron Maiden's plane.
Oh, just like a cool tag,
Yeah,
like
just
a
something-
memento.
Sure,
if you
sure,
will.
that makes sense. A huge plane, I'm sure you could get quite a few of those tags in. It's actually a pretty genius idea to get some money back on the investment of the plane itself. Wow, good for
Interesting.
you.
Well,
Iron Maiden. Yeah, pretty cool.
Planes are expensive.
Yeah, there, it's, you know, gotta look out. Especially with your checked baggage, you know, pretty crazy.
Dictionary.com has lined up a field of 32 of the most iconic local slang from around the country and let people vote on them. The website's 2025 Spring Slang Throwdown started with the words including nor'easter, skedaddle, yonder, and hankering, all very Midwesty sounding words. In the final round, Stoked from the West was beaten by y'all from the South. The top two Midwest slang words that didn't win were white lightning and oop.
Am I crazy, or did we talk about this yesterday? Wasn't this on yesterday's show? Didn't we talk about the OP yesterday? I swear we did. Maybe not. I gotta look back at the footage, but I promise we did. I swear we did.
We did not.
Maybe
we
I'm
talked
going
about top
crazy.
sheets a lot.
Maybe. I gotta look it up.
Coming up, it's a great gala for the Great Gatsby. We'll tell you about it.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, believe it or not, we're coming up on the 100th anniversary of the great book, The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And we are here at the Fitkers Bookstore with Jennifer Jubinville talking about a big anniversary gala that's coming up. Jennifer, thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
A lot of exciting times coming up for the bookstore this
It's
week.
really exciting, yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of really great events, but the biggest one, I think, is, I think everybody has probably read The Great Gatsby. I read somewhere that 89% of high school students in public high schools have read it as part of their curriculum.
I know we'd had to.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's a great book. It's kind of one of the quintessential American novels, and it's coming up on the 100th anniversary. April 10th, 1925 is the day that it was first published.
Wow.
So we're going to celebrate April 10th, 2025.
Nice.
I love it. What is involved with the celebration you guys are
We're gonna have a great dinner party. We're gonna have a Roaring Twenties party. Roaring Twenties dress is encouraged but not required. We're gonna have a great 4-course meal done by the boat club. Chef Duncan has put together a really great menu, including whiskey glazed pork and death by chocolate, and then some other little secrets and tricks, and then we're gonna do trivia, and we're just gonna have a really great time celebrating a great book and celebrating the Roaring Twenties. And
Why do you think The Great Gatsby stands the test of time? What is it about the book?
Well, ironically enough, it almost disappeared from circulation until World War II. And the fact that it was given to the soldiers in World War II is kind of what brought it back into the American lexicon. But I think the biggest thing is that people can relate to it. The idea of wanting, the idea of feeling like you're not quite good enough, and feeling like you need to do something, you need to change something about yourself in order to make yourself acceptable for other people. And, I think that really resonates with people.
Talk about yourself and the history of this bookstore. How long has it been here, and what's the history like?
Yeah, so we've been in this room. This is the original spot for the bookstore for 38 years. And have been new books exclusively for 35 years. So it's really great, and we expanded from there. I have been here for coming up on 8 years. So I can't claim that I've been around since the beginning, but we're something that we want to be there for all readers. If readers come in and they want to look for something specific, if they want a classic, if they want a mystery, if they want something local or regional, or they want something just kind of obscure, we're hoping that we can provide that for them. And we've got trained booksellers that can sell books to people and really recommend something that they're going to love.
Yeah, why is it so important for people to
Support local,
yeah, businesses like this? I was looking for the word support. Yes, thank you. You got to pick up a book.
Well, the biggest thing is that when you shop at a locally owned business, 68% of your money spent stays local, stays in your community. When you shop at a big box store, something that's owned by a corporation, about 34 to 43% of your money stays local. And if you shop online, only about 8% of your money stays local. So there's a really huge difference there. And, the locally owned businesses are the ones that are going to donate money to the PTA. They're going to be the ones that are going to donate money to help support the organizations in your area. And so it's really important to keep your money local because they're going to be turning around and helping your neighbors.
Jennifer Jubenville with the Fitkers Bookstore. Thanks for having us. Yeah. You're going to want to get your tickets for this Thursday event they got going on, the Roaring 20s with the Great Gatsby celebration. We'll have the information on our website, northernnewsnow.com. Well, two things before we go today. A big award for a Duluth car dealership. Volkswagen of Duluth has told us they have been awarded the 2025 Consumer Customer Experience Award from Cars.com. That's a big website. That award recognizes the top 10% of auto dealerships delivering exceptional customer service as rated by some online reviews. So a big congrats to everybody out there at Volkswagen of Duluth.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's got to be hard to sell cars because people have a lot of questions.
Customer service is important at dealerships too. Make people feel welcoming. Yeah,
huge. Absolutely. Congrats to them. And tomorrow, be sure to join us as we chat with comedian Jeff Foxworthy before his weekend event at Black Bear Casino Resort. Ryan and Hunter here had a great time getting to hear about his past, what he's been working on now, and what the crowd can find on Friday nights. So make sure you tune in for that conversation because I'm told it was very fun.
Yeah, sometimes we're able to watch the story before it actually airs on the station. We have not yet watched it. I'm really excited to see how this whole thing turned out, and it's such a nice guy. Again, we talked about it a lot last time, but just a genuinely nice, genuinely funny guy.
And also kind of funny too, like when you see someone who's very famous in their line of work, what their other line of work possibly could have been if they decided not to follow the passions and the things they're certainly good at.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining our show today. You're going to want to stick around for that Jeff Foxworthy interview tomorrow, but for now, we love you.
Yeah, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.